Glenn McGrath isn't the fastest or most intimidating strike bowler around, but he is the most effective. Through consistency, accuracy and guile, he has become Australia's spearhead and along the way has accumulated some most impressive statistics.
There he goes. McGrath's there again. That, I'd say it's the perfect delivery, but it wasn't far short.
I set myself even goals in the game where I like to take at least 4 wickets in a match and even break that down to 2 wickets in an innings. I'd like to get to a stage where I'm, averaging about 5 wickets a test would be pretty big. That's I think most bowlers work on the 4 wickets, and if you achieve that, then you're quite a successful fast bowler or quite a successful bowler in any type of bowling.
He's gone. Yes, Warren takes on the second grab. That's well bowled. That's 200 test wickets.
Glenn McGrath, well, he's the finest fast bowler going around in world cricket today. Not the fastest, mind you, just the best.
And that is well caught. A good sharp catch. And
in the air, got him, yes, thank you very much. Don't nick them to Mark Waugh.
There he goes, beautiful bowling and well caught by Mark Waugh.
I think Glenn McGrath's real attribute, above all else, was his accuracy. He's been one of those bowlers who just has this ability to home in on exactly where he wants to home in on, and it's not just in terms of line, it's in terms of length as well. He's got this wonderful length and he's tall, and of course also is very aggressive. I mean, it seems to me to be a hallmark of great fast bowlers, great bowlers full stop. They need to be aggressive.
Oh, given him, he's given him out. Well, there you go, McGrath wins the battle.
I think what makes him successful is exactly what made Curtly Ambrose successful, because those two to me are so similar it's not funny. Obviously one's a West Indian fast bowler and one's an Australian fast bowler, but they're very similar. Both run up similarly. Curtly used to swing the arms a little bit more, but they've got both very tall guys, very high actions, probably not the fastest bowlers in their teams, but hit the spot time and time again, and they bowl a lot more balls where you don't want them as a batsman than other bowlers do.
Chance at third slip and gratefully accepted by Ricky Ponting.
McGrath's consistency matches that of Warne's in the mid-90s. From 93 to 97, Warney hardly bowled a bad ball and didn't bowl the traditional bad leg spinner's delivery which you could hit for 4. McGrath does the same thing. His line and length don't change very much at all and generally aren't far from perfect. So he's as effective as the faster men even. A batsman will have trouble with that relentless line and length, not just pace. And, he's got more than enough pace as well, so he thumps in pretty well.
Oh, and yes, got him.
I prefer more pressure than not. And I think that makes you perform a bit better. And when Tubbies keeps throwing you the ball more often than, say, anyone else in the team, then that's the only way you can take wickets is to bowl, and if I could bowl every second over the match, I would.
It's gone! He's caught behind. 10 wickets for McGrath.
gone. McGrath again.
He likes to target people, especially captains, so he does this psychological bit where he goes after the captain, tries to undermine the other team by getting to either their best player or their captain.
Welcome to the crease, Mr. Lara.
Straight down his throat. Beautiful bowling, great captaincy, and Warren takes the catch. McGrath, he's a superstar.
Well, done him first. Oh, one that pitched, I suspect, a fraction outside off stump. And it didn't come back at him, as Lara might have expected. It found the outside edge. And McGrath has done it again.
Often finds himself in the match referee's room after the game, chatting about We're talking to the match referee about what he has done or what he should have done. But he's a very likeable guy. He's very well liked in cricket circles because he's a lovely guy.
What a bad ball, and a little surprise packet for Bevan, I think.
You've got to have that competitiveness, and with that comes, you know, sometimes anger or sometimes aggression towards your opposition, and that's just competitive sport. And one of the things about bowlers, and Glenn as well, is that they seem to be so nice off the field, and as soon as they step onto the field, it's a little bit like white line fever. So that's generally the way they approach their cricket.
Got him, that's it, all over again, no ball called, not out. Well, look at the face of Glenn McGrath.
I've heard him described as possessing that dreadful disease called white line fever, which means as soon as you walk over the white line onto the ground, you change character completely. And he's a bit like that because he does tend to get very grumpy, and we all have a bit of a giggle up in the commentary box because he gets that teapot thing going a lot, and that's always an indication that he's not happy.
The less I say, probably the better I'm bowling. You know, if I'm more relaxed and I don't say anything to the batsman or whatever, you know, it's usually I'm feeling better in myself. If I start sort of sledging or saying a few things to them, then a little bit of frustration may be building up inside. And so, you know, I find if I stay relaxed and don't say anything, then I tend to bowl a lot better as well.
That's it, caught behind, no trouble. Gone. McGrath again. What a beauty.
Gone, is he? He's caught it. Yes, he's gone. That is a magnificent catch by Gilchrist. 10 for McGrath.
He's got tremendous belief in his ability. He's a great learner, and they're all the reasons why he's probably going to become one of the best bowlers in the history of the game.
Gone! He's dropped him, it's out, he's out. First ball, Glenn McGrath, there's 300. The perfect scenario. Brian Lara came to the crease, Glenn McGrath right on the spot, pitched about middle leg, went away a good thick outside edge, and Glenn McGrath's got 300 test wickets. Well bowled, absolute champion Glenn McGrath.
He isn't very tall, but among the world's modern batsmen, he is a colossus. Sachin Tendulkar commands global adulation